Hey guys, how are you feeling? Welcome to this video. I'm going to share a bit about the messages that have been coming in over the last days. And it is a lot coming in now. To be honest, like the last days to me, I've been feeling like it's a highway of information constantly coming in. And it's not only these cosmic energies that we are kind of used to feeling and taking in, but there is also now just in the very beginning of consciousness being let up through the earth, from the inner earth, and the consciousness that I'm receiving information of that has to do with inner earth is the Atlantis consciousness, and I've been made aware that there are several of these like different types of consciousnesses that are releasing. So I just want to make very clear which one of them it is I'm receiving messages on. I will come back to that in the end of this video, and before that I want to mention some collective themes and topics it's very important to be aware of as we are moving forward now. So we find ourselves now in a point of almost like stillness before movement. And as I mentioned in my last video, we are stepping into times of action. Meaning we will be asked to take action much more than we have been. We will be feeling called to take action more than we have been, and the shifts are going to speed up. And I know we've been saying this for a long time, and over the last year of 2020 we've been saying so many times that things are happening so quickly now, but it keeps speeding up. And we are prepared. We are also changing a lot from the inside in order to be prepared for what our specific sort of purpose and calling is to do. So it's very important also because of that to tune into yourself and sort of be in this moment of stillness when you need to, whether that is 10 minutes, whether it's a week, whether it's half an hour, it doesn't matter. Like just tune into yourself, and like when you feel this sort of like chaos and you feel sort of out of alignment, or just ground in and come back into your body and just give yourself that time, because we're going to move fast. And what I've been showing me is that these type of sort of, it's almost like a tool we can use just to come into that stillness before we start moving, because it's going to be a lot of these shifts as we keep moving forward. So the more we are able to actually like really cut out everything and tune in and receive our inner guidance, and move with that, it can be moving very quickly between being in that stillness and then just go. So it's not going to be so much the sort of collective, like now it's these 3 days and then it's this week, and like we have been used to more like specific type of days or weeks or periods. It's going to be much more fluid, much more on an individual level, even though of course we will still see collective things playing out. But the most important thing is to tune into yourself. One of the points they have been showing me that has to do with this is that the sort of energetic structure for relocation is happening now. I don't know exactly what I mean. I know that it's not a message for everyone, so you take it if it resonates, and if not, you leave it, or you just, you know, keep it back in your head somewhere and come back to it if you come to the place or the situation where it will be of importance for you. But there are a lot of people that will be relocating. And this can be relocating not only moving houses in the same town. They're showing me like throughout the world, changing continents. Some people will be moving a lot more from place to place to place. Other people will be moving to a place quite far away and sort of settle there. And as I said, it's not for everyone, but this is a part of a restructuring for the work that we will be doing. So that's why there are certain people that are, the way they show it to me is like it's sort of pre-planned, that they're going to do this and they're going to be in a certain place and a certain point and or in a specific time, and this is being prepared now. So what they're saying is that it might be that you can feel it energetically, that it resonates with the message without having any sort of other pre-knowledge or clarity about it, that it just hearing it might sort of activate that remembrance in you. Or it might be that it's not for you at all, because this is obviously not for everyone. But the energetic restructuring has started, and I have not gotten any clear time frame of when this will be happening. But once the energy is sort of put in place, these things can also happen very suddenly, but over a good period of time. They've also been talking about that we will see a difference in how the masculine and feminine energies are playing out, especially the masculine energy, because the masculine energy has been going through a lot of shifting over the last months. And we will see the masculine energy both within couples and within oneself, the masculine and feminine energy, how it's interacting and what we're using and how we're using it. The masculine energy will be stepping forward more, but from a different place than the sort of more distorted type of masculine energy that we have seen a lot of before. When this happens, it will affect the feminine energy a lot. So it's a bit difficult to explain how they're showing me this, because they're showing it to me in energy. But it's like when the masculine energy now starts taking action from that place, this energy now is in, it will give more empowerment to the feminine, and it will also put the feminine into a place of more releasing. So it will be like more action from that masculine energy, from a point of being much more in contact with his own, I say his just to make it more easy when I explain. It does not need to be a man and a woman, and we're talking on an energetic level. But he will be more in contact with his vulnerability. So it's not a pushover type of energy at all. It's a more balanced, more integrated masculine energy that will be stepping forward. This will give the feminine a lot more empowerment, and it will also be sort of cleansing, because more of the distorted type of feminine energy will be asked to let go of, because of the different type of support that will come from that masculine energy. And as I said, this can play out both within oneself, and it can play out in couples, for example. They're also talking a lot about that it's a time of accessing free choice and creation. So free choice is the same as free will. And it's about recognizing when we do have a choice, and we always do have a choice. So really being clear about what is my choice in the situation, even though I'm in a situation I don't feel like I have a choice, what is actually my choice? Not going back to, oh, if I had made this choice, then I would have been in a different, like, don't go into that self-blame and looking back, but see in the present moment, what is the choice I have right now in the situation I am in right now. And by really seeing the patterns and the programs and the beliefs that we hold and that we have been holding, that we are releasing, having the awareness of those, so we can see when those start to pop up, and then make the choice whether to continue playing out that pattern, whether to continue having that belief, or to continue being in that program. That's a choice, and it brings us out of that victim state. And I've been talking a lot about this before, but now it's like how they're showing me this is that it's like another level of it. Because there's sort of like not more time to be a victim. And we got this now, we know this, and just let those patterns come up. Let the awareness come and use your free choice. This is also how we're going to change things collectively. When we realize that we have our free choice and that we can create, we won't create anything or manifest anything if we don't realize that we have a free choice. So by accessing and realizing that we have this free will or free choice, we can start to choose what we want to create. So this goes both on a personal level and on a collective level. And then coming from that balanced type of energy within. Balanced, not in a sense of how can I say this? Like balanced in the way of being aligned with yourself, like taking action from a place of feeling aligned, feeling that it's your truth, speaking your truth, and being honest about that, not playing all those types of programs and just trying to fit in or playing with all those old beliefs. Make a choice and be clear about it. And they're saying also that we will get a lot more clarity. First and foremost, that will be the clarity about ourselves and about how we actually feel and about what we actually want to create, what we want to manifest, on what we want to take action. And that clarity is what will bring us into that action, that mode of actually stepping into taking action. And then that again will change how things look in the collective. Then this about the inner earth. How they're showing me this is almost like you can imagine pockets within the earth. Now it's not really pockets in a physical sense, because this is multidimensional. But there are these pockets of higher consciousness within the earth that has been there for a long, long time. For a couple of years I've been receiving messages about these pockets sort of starting to move a little bit, and that this consciousness will be rising. On the 26th, so just a few days ago, I got the message that within 2-3 days you will start feeling this consciousness rising, because now we're starting to release a bit of that frequency, a bit of that energy to rise sort of through the surface of the planet. And in 2 or 3 days it will start coming into the field of the humans and into our awareness. And it's very interesting to experience this, because it has certainly been a lot of energy, and it feels very different than when it's this high frequency coming in from that are, you know, the more cosmic energies. And it's really activating also the chakra we have just underneath our feet, the Earth Star, it's often called, and our soul's chakra, as my guide says. I think most people refer to this as the soul star chakra. So I've been really feeling also my root and my crown chakra a lot the last couple of days, and it's continuous, and I feel this energy going through. So it's sort of this opening with the cosmic energies and the inner earth energies moving through. So sometimes they're starting chatting while I'm talking. It's almost like trying to talk while I'm having a radio on. So yeah, what they're saying is that for the people that are sort of connected with those energies, it can be pretty intense. And for the others, it can be felt, and it's good to have the awareness of what's actually going on. And also to have the awareness that it's just in the beginning now of a new type of energy also releasing. There is a lot more energy that is going to come, because this consciousness is actually going to rise fully again. And it's just like the very first sort of energy starting to pop up, so we can feel it. And they're also saying now that you can use this energy to align your chakras. So if you feel this energy, or if you're feeling a lot of energy going through, just try to like breathe the energy through the whole system. I'm really sorry about this part of the video. They're not normally talking that much when I'm recording. Yeah, so there will be, yeah, they just want to get out that this is something that is going to be happening more and more often. And this is sort of the first collective feeling, or the first time that this energy is like really hitting the collective, and it's really releasing, starting to release on a point that can be felt. So if you're feeling a lot of energy, just know what it is. You don't have to do anything specific about it. You don't have to just be in tune with yourself and follow your own guidance on it, and stay in your own empowerment, and just know that there's so much going on energetically now. There's so many shifts. It's amazing. I will for sure be back with more videos on these energies releasing from the inner earth. And I would be really interested in knowing what you guys are feeling, how you're experiencing the energies, what types of shifts you've been going through. Whatever you want to share, I would be happy to read it. I hope you have a good day. Take well care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.